Hello everyone, this is Game Taff. This is the first hunt of Monster Hunter World, the Kestodon hunt. Here, I will be hunting a Kestodon. Multiple Kestodon actually, they're like rock-headed dinosaurs. They have a male and a female specimen for each one. So I'm going to be hunting a number of both of them. So here I'm getting a meal, fish platter. And then I am ready to depart. Alright, so the quest has begun. And I am on my way to the location of my hunt targets. Got buddy NPC Hunter with me. Cool hairdo. Ponytail swagger.
There we are.
So these are the Kestodon males. Very cool. They're like the skull bashing dinosaur. Seems to be inspired by them.
Let's look for another group. The Kestodon are the least of your worries. There are a lot bigger monsters lurking in this forest. Be careful. The endemic life
So, 2 more male to go, 3 more females.
Over here.
There's our hunter, our partner hunter. He has led us to more Kestodon. Take that, and that, and that. Oh, that was me. They were like, they didn't like that. Females are gone. Well, not all of them. I think that's one more. That's the last one, actually. The sword bounces right off of their heads. They're hard-headed.
Over here! Here. Look at those Kestodon. Something's up there. Now!
Gotcha! Alright, partner. New assignment incoming. Take down that Great Jagress. If you're not ready, you can return to base and take on the Great Jagress quest later.
Wanna get going? If you need to call your friends for help, go to the menu and select SOS Flare to signal it. And you're going to need friends when you go up against some of the tougher monsters. In order for the scout flies to better track a target monster, we need to keep finding traces of it. Like footprints, for example. Good. You're turning up a lot of clues. You're less likely to lose sight of a monster if you use the focus camera. Monsters are running away. Use the scout flies as a guide.
Yeah, so this is giving it a hunt a moment of silence there to see what was going on, focus on how the fight was going on and the combos and maneuvers. One thing about fighting the Great Jagress is he's like many of the entry monsters, like the drones. but he's actually bigger than the drones and a lot easier to hit. So, in my opinion, he's less challenging than the drones are, but the drones weren't particularly, you know, a headbuster either. But the Great Jagus has a lot more. I think he's a bit stronger, but he has, in comparison to the drones of previous installments, but he has a lot wider range, radius. Like you can hit him easier. So yeah. All you really have to know about fighting him is just dodge. He's not, you know, that much of a problem once you understand that, you know, he can still do damage if you let it. So I really like the Great Sword, this iteration. Very cool. Potions in this game, as I probably stated in my beta, they don't just stick you in place like they used to. Like you can actually move while drinking them. So that's a neat new addition. And then when you see the enemy monster limping, it means that they are weak. You can either capture them, which yields better rewards and it's more humane, you could say. And then of course you could just slay them. If you forget to bring your trank bombs and your traps, you know, you would have to slay them, and if your mission was to capture, then you would fail the mission, unfortunately. If not, then, you know, the carve plus the reward still yields you a pretty good chance to grab goodies. It's interesting, this was a Kestodon hunt that turned into a Great Jagus hunt. I like how they throw little surprises in there in the story mode. So you see here I get a Great Jaguar scale, Great Jaguar's hide, checking this bone pile here. These little skeleton of dinosaur-like creatures you see lying around, those yield you ancient bones and monster bone small. So that's good for certain equipment. So be sure to pick those up whenever you get a chance, whenever you see them. Well, that's a quest complete. Oh man, like this crew is so stylish.
I think we got a lead.
Maybe. Let's check it out. Hey.
And this, my friends, is the Puke. Ew.
Well, you
Keep that to yourself, eh, guys? Yeah, so this is a bird wyvern, and judging by that, it is a poison type bird wyvern. Don't want any of that. And that's what we're gonna hunt later, more than likely.
What the heck is that? I've never seen
Most
anything like
likely, almost certainly.
You think it's from Zora Magdaros?
that. I'd like to find out.
You
But we
don't
gotta
want to
report
find
back
out,
first. All right.
bud. So, that was cool. Got some good rewards. Nothing too fancy. Well, actually it is pretty fancy for what the quest gives you. Mains are good for the Great Jagrus. So, that has been the Kestodon into Great Jagrus hunt. That was the special guest. So, thank you all for watching.
I see.
Before signing out, a little cutscene here. More info about the Puke Puke.
Want to get going?
Once the camp is set up,
More research results, more goodies for
I wonder where the resource center is.
the home base.